Welcome, my friends of the interwebs. You know, a shit ton of you asked for an update on the phone situation. And I got to be honest with you, I really didn't want to give you that, but so many of you were asking how this whole thing worked out for me. I kind of felt like, I didn't have any choice. So, all right, let me refer back to the very first video that I made on this, where I told everybody that I was a freaking moron, I believe it was. an FN moron. Yeah, I'm going to verify that for you all. Just hang tight. I'm honest if I'm nothing. You know what I mean? You come to my channel, it is what it is. I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't bullshit. I don't even, it's, if I fuck up, I fuck up. I'm going to let you know how I did. And I fucked up. Okay, so, you notice there's two droids on the table. The droid that went into the pool, my Droid X, and the newest droid in my collection of droids, the Droid X2. Okay. All right. How did this happen to me? Well, okay. As you know, the rice worked on this. It dried it out. It functions. It needs to be what's, I guess, referred to as unbricked. Several of you gave me some good advice on how to go about doing that, and I can't tell you that how much I appreciate your kindness and your faith in my technical abilities, misguided and misplaced as it is. I checked out some videos of people unbricking their phones, and it didn't look all that difficult. But having said all that, majority of them all said you had to do it from a Linux-based system. You can use Ubuntu and all that stuff, and booting up into a Linux system and then flashing it. Listen, bottom line, could I have pulled it off? I think I could have. Did it look all that difficult? No. Did it look to be a real pain in the ass for somebody that like me? Yeah, it did. It looked to be a real pain in the ass. So I said, you know what? Screw it. I got insurance. I'm just going to go to Verizon. Actually, truthfully, I went to Verizon with the attitude of, you know what? If they can unbrick this thing for me, cool, whatever. The phone works. It's not broke, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I got insurance. If they can't unbrick it, I'll just get a new phone. So anyway, so I go there and I say, hey, look, I told them what happened. I'm like, look, I dropped this in the pool. I said, I dried it out with the rice trick and it worked, and all I need, and I turned it on for the woman. I said, all I need is for you guys to unbrick this. And she looked at me like I was crazy. She's like, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm like, well, can you just give this to the tech dudes in the back? Because, for years I was with Sprint. I mean, years and years and years and years and years. And they had tech dudes in the back that screwed around phones and got them working and did whatever needed to be done. I assumed Verizon had the same thing. I was wrong. I was mistaken like many things in my life. So she's like, she goes, I worked tech support for Verizon. I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never heard of unbricked. And I showed her. I go, well, can you flash, I said, look, obviously it's been wiped of its contents. I said, can you flash, flash the thing. Flash the thing. It's as technical as I could get. And she's like, no, I don't think we can. And she goes, I said to her, I go, look, get on YouTube and just type in unbrick, Verizon or unbrick Droid X. I said, you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to get a new phone. I'm like, well, all right, I got insurance on this. Let's just set me up with a new phone. Oh, yeah, no problem, blah. Anyway, it turns out. Now, before I tell you how it turns out, understand this. On this phone, I had unlimited everything. Unlimited data, unlimited text, unlimited talk. My phone bill for this was $150 a month. Now, when I bought this phone, it was $600, and I think I got like a $200 or $300 rebate. All right, and I remember because of what I had done to this phone, I'm like, yeah, I've got to get insurance on this phone. So I know I told him I wanted insurance, and it's the details in life. It just really is. It's always the details that screw you. So I was told that I did not have insurance. I don't know how that happened. I really don't, other than I am a freaking moron. Somehow, a year ago, by the way, it'd be 1 year on the 27th. A year ago when I got this phone, I somehow got turned around and thought I had insurance, but didn't, and I'm not one to really pour over my bills. You know what? The bills come in, I just pay them. whatever. It's just my style. I know it's a horrible style to have, but it's the style that I have. My life is pretty much early American clusterfuck. That's pretty much what it is. So anyway, so she's like, "You got no insurance." I'm like, "Son of a bitch." All right, whatever. I'm gonna have to throw some cash on the table. And I said to him, I was like, "Well, look," I said, "what can you do for me? You know my situation." By that point, she'd called the manager over because, I wasn't a dick, but I was fairly, how can I put this? Insistive that I had insurance. So anyway, whatever. Finally, I gave that argument up. And knowing the way I am, I'm sure that I screwed that up. So anyway, like I said, I'm a freaking moron. So the dude takes mercy on me. He's like, "All right, listen." He goes, "I'll tell you what." He goes, "Technically," "you're really not eligible for this till the 27th. But, it is the 19th, blah, blah, blah. We can give you this Droid X2 for $200. Now, look, the deductible on this insurance would have been $100. So I'm like, well, okay. I have in my life screwed myself to the tune of thousands of dollars. And in fact, in my life, I have screwed myself to the tune of tens of thousands of dollars. So, okay. This would have cost me $100 if I had had insurance. This is going to cost me $200 without insurance. So, you know what? I screwed myself to the tune of $100. In the grand scheme of me screwing myself financially, this is a pretty good screwing. I mean, honestly, it's one of my favorite ones. So, and I thought, well, I can always put this on eBay. I mean, it does work. Some tech dude, some tech geekophobe is going to be like, "Oh, gee, all I got to do is unbrick it." Yeah, no problem. I don't know what this is worth. In the comment section, those of you who know, let me know how much I should put this on eBay for. It does work. And I have 2 batteries for it. And there's just a few Mars on the screen. And, of course, that rice did scratch it a bit. But, it is what it is. It's a Droid X. So I don't know. What do you think I should put it on eBay for? If I could recoup some of my money, that'd be awesome. In fact, I may even mitigate the whole screwing myself thing, which would be really, really cool. So, having said that, that's the update that I have for you. You feel free to chime in the comment section and tell me what a freaking moron I am. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't even know what else to say about it other than I'm not completely used to. By the way, this is not to be misconstrued as any kind of review, but the speakerphone on this worked. Is much louder than this. And I've turned this up as far as it will go, and it's doable. But with this, I could be rolling down the highway with the window down and still hear the person I was talking to. With this one, I got to wind the windows up. I don't know what the story is with that. I'm not sure if that's normal. I mean, I'm not saying the sound quality is bad on the X2 because it's not. It just seems lower than it should be. Maybe I can tweak. If you guys got any advice for me on how to tweak the sound to make it a little louder, I'd appreciate it. Also, real quick, for those of you, now it seemed to have transferred most of my phone numbers over, but not all of them. There's a couple of YouTubers I don't have their phone number. So if I have talked to you on the phone and you're still interested in me having your phone number, please feel free to PM me with your phone number. Sorry about that. It's just the way it is. So anyway, I don't even know what else to be. I might as well not yabber until it's 10 minutes because it's 8:43 right now. Yeah, in this comment section, let me know how much you think I can get for this Droid X, and also with an extra battery. And also, what I can do to make this thing louder. And also call me a freaking moron. Anyway, everybody, that's the update. I'll talk to y'all later. See ya!